Hello and welcome everyone to today's video where I'll be showcasing auctions, a website that allows users to post auctions, interact with them, post comments, and bid on those auctions and even end their auctions. And so let's get started here by taking a look at our database, which includes a number of different models. And models are basically abstracted SQL tables that are convenient for us to interact with. The first model we have here is the users model, which is for the most part used for authentication and is mentioned in other models. Next, we have the listing model, which includes the information about the images URL of the listing, the category, both of which can be optional, the user who posted the listing, the creation date, title, description, and starting price. And by default, all listings are set to active. And then a listing can also have a number of people, watchers, people who've added it to its watching list, and a winner if the listing is closed. Next, we have the comments model, which holds the information about the comments, including the listing that comment references, the user, and the creation date, as well as the content of the comment itself. Categories, likewise, is just a bunch of categories that listings can fall under. Bids, much like comments, define the listing they reference and the user who made the bidding, and then the bid, the price of the bidding, and the creation date. And for this part, for that matter, since we're on the Django administration, we've first of all customized how the listing is displayed, or how information is displayed in general, right? But also I've added a couple of actions to the listing, particularly allowing us to set a listing to active or inactive. And if we do so, the system will handle assigning the winner or removing it depending on the state that we choose. Now, with this in mind, let's go ahead and jump to the website. And before anything, let's start by creating a listing. But let's say that I am not signed in and I attempt to manually access the create listing URL. Maybe someone sent me a link and I try to open the link. We'll see that we'll get redirected here to the login page. But the system is smart enough to know which URL we want, and it will take us there as soon as we log in. So if I go ahead and log in here, it will take me to the create new listing page as we've expected. Let's go ahead and create a listing. We know that those two are not required, so let's just start with the title. And let's say we want to make a listing about a random animal, right? In the description, we have to be very descriptive, okay? So we'll say a random animal, yep. Quite descriptive, and we'll say the starting price is 500, and then we go ahead and create that. Immediately we get taken to the page of the listing. Now if you go back to the active listings, we see that this listing is indeed active and at the top, because the way listings are ordered is in ascending order by creation. So the top listing will be the most recent, and this is the design of the active listings overall. Now let's say we want to go to a particular listing to bid on it. Let's say we made this one. Let's just say this one, I want to bid on it again, even though I already did. So if I remove this from my watch list here, and I bid some number, if it's less than what the highest bid, the system won't allow me. But if it's not and I bid, you see not only will my bid get added and the user who did the bid is updated, but it will also automatically add it to my watch list, so which is quite convenient, right? Since if I'm bidding on something, I'll probably want to keep an eye on it. I can also post it a comment here, right? If I want, then the comment will get displayed. And if we go ahead and take a look at some of the more active listings like this one, we see that I get a bunch of more listings, and I can just say something like hello, and we see that my comment will be posted at the top here. And since I'm the creator of the listing, I can just go ahead and say end listing, and then see it will say that the auction is closed. Now let's take a look at the watch list here, which shows me all of the things that I've added to my watch list, including inactive listings. So this listing, for example, was inactive, and since I'm not the highest bidder, it will just tell me that this auction is closed, right? But if I go and look at this one, which I am the highest bidder in, it will tell me congrats, you won the auction. So this is how the auction and the auction listings work. And last of which, we're going to take a look at category, which just shows us the different categories dynamically, of course. Then I can pick a category and it will show me the listings in those categories, right? Fashion shows me those, and that's it. So this is my auction website. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.